Hi, I'm James from valwyattmarine, and today I'm going to show you around this Sealine S34 that's behind me. So as she's out of the water, I feel it's a good opportunity to give you a full walk around and you can really see what sort of condition the hull is in. Obviously we'd always recommend that you do get a survey, but at least this gives you a starting point. She has recently been polished, ready for this season, and also anti-foul, so she's all good to go. And the Volvo main agent has been in and done maintenance work on those legs, so they should be all good to go. I think there's even a little bit of evidence there of those works being done, so money's been spent to make sure that you get underway without any glitches. Walking around the starboard side just as quick as I can, just so that you can get a feel for how she's looking before I get you on board. There you go, hope that was helpful. Right, so we're now up on board, and as I often do, I'm going to start your walk around standing on the swim platform and just walk through the transom door. The cockpit of this boat is, or of the Sealine S34, is renowned. It really is fantastic, and I think that's a lot of the reason why people buy this style of boat, just because of the huge amount of social and really comfortable seating space you've got. There's that main dining space there, which I think probably eats 5 comfortably, 6 at a squeeze. Those stainless steel poles that the table is sat on, there are shorter versions that you can drop that right down, and there's a big locker under all 3 sections. Actually, this forward section, which is back to back with the helm seat, that whole thing lifts up as a big locker under there. There's another locker under that side as well, and then at the rear you've got your battery master switches and access to that. Coming round, you've got your transom door there, and then on this side of the boat you've got a little cockpit sink. Try and show you that. And then underneath a fridge, so when you're entertaining you can get to your drinks a lot easier. Moving forward of that, you've got that nice big long sun lounger, or alternatively a place for 2 or 3 people to sit and talk to whoever's at the helm, where there is another comfortable 2 spaces there. I'll just quickly show you the helm. I'm not going to go into a huge amount of details because the spec for the boat is on the listing, and it's probably easier for me, rather than waste time on the video, for you to go through that. Key features there, probably chart plotter. She does have a bow thruster. You've got a VHF, and then your engine gauges and so on are forward of that. Visibility is excellent. I'm not going to take you out on deck, but what I do want to show you, if it comes through in this photograph or in this video section, just looking through the windscreen there in the top of the cabin roof, there is a central area. You can just see it's recessed very slightly. That's where the sun pad cushions clip in, and I just want to say that they are down below. I'm going to move them for the purpose of the video, but you have got those there to make a big double sunbed up on the bow. Right, come on down. I'll take you down to below into the cabin space and see how it's looking. First thing that jumps out of you as soon as you walk in here is a feeling of quality, and the boat still feels very luxurious. Forgive the mirror shot. Forward master cabin, which I'm not sure if I showed that well, but that's a sort of offset double berth there. Great amount of storage, and the quality on all these cabinets still feels incredible. Nice big wardrobe over on the starboard side, hanging rails, quite a decent length of hanging space in there. And then coming around onto the other side, you've got a Jack and Jill arrangement. Sorry to make you feel dizzy. Just going through into the heads. It's all moulded in. You've got your basin there, and then round on the other side there's a clever cover over the toilet, so if you're using this as a wet room, it's nice and easy and you make minimal mess. I'll take you now through into the mid cabin, which is underneath the cockpit. We'll go through the galleon saloon and come back into there in a moment. This works really well, and I think it's surprising how much space is in there. Again, loads of this luxurious cabinet work here. Again, there's that dressing table there, drawers. There's also eye-level cupboards all up there. You get a little corner seat. Those cushions just parked on the top there are the infills for this berth if you want to use them. But your little corner seat, I can imagine that being very useful if you come in here, you want to shut the door, get changed before you get into bed. You can sit down and do that, put your stuff away before you jump into bed. I think that's a neat design. Coming round, they are big berths. 2 really good size singles. You don't feel like you're in a coffin. It's a really nice usable space, and once those infills are in, it's a really generous double, to be honest. And I think any of your guests that you put in here be more than happy and have a nice comfortable weekend on board. Probably one other thing I'd mention just before I come away from this area, if it does seem a little bit dark, there is a nice skylight in there and hatch. That's up in the cockpit. There's a cushion on top of that at the moment. That's why it's just looking a little bit dark, but you could have more light in here if you wanted to. I'll take you back out of that cabin into the central and sort of main social area of the boat. Port side has your galley. Again, it's really the timber work, I think you can really see in the video, it's just absolutely stunning. Eye level cupboards. Coming down, you've got 1.5 stainless steel sink with a mixer tap. God, I sound like an estate agent. And then over here, that folds back. You've got a double hob, oven underneath, and fridge. That is your second fridge because there's the one that I mentioned up on the cockpit. So take you round from there. There's your steps back up into the cockpit. I will just show you. This is all your controls for the boat, your battery gauges, your breakers and all your master switches for everything. Heating controls down below that. So you've got some storage up above, and then coming down behind from that, you've got your main table and dining space for the main part of the boat. I kind of want to say that's a wrap on this one, and it is a bit cheesy, but yeah, it is. That's the end of the walk around on this Sealine S34. If the boat name appeared at all during the video, just to note, it is on the website, but the current owners of the boat will be keeping that name, so she will be free of name. I'll put the link for the boat in the description. You can click through to that. Then contact details will already be on a website where you are, so you get hold of us for anything else you need. I think for me, walking around this boat, and obviously I see a lot of boats in this job, what comes across is, and would indicate to me, two things. One, by the condition of it, that this boat has been well looked after throughout her life. It really does show both inside and outside, and I think that probably is fair to say that it would indicate the build quality when it was first put together. Certainly Sealine have a great reputation in that era for both seakeeping, build quality and longevity. So hope you enjoyed the video. Ping us any more questions. We're happy to take more photos, more videos, whatever we can do to help. Thank you.